Surgery was the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And I'll tell you why. With all the mental and physical toll that goes into having such a massive change in your life, comes a brand new situation that is really hard to explain. And the things that I've gone through and evaluated and just experienced up to this point has changed me completely. I don't really even think that the person I was before that surgery exists anymore. I have been able to really put myself on a course for the best me. And I'll get deeper into that as well. But overall, the time I've had to reflect, the time I've had to reflect on my past self, death, life, everything in between was what set me on this course to become the best possible version of me. And I'm not just talking about a theoretical best version of me. I'm serious when I say the best version of me in a infinite versions of me. Every single choice you make, just like the butterfly effect, provides a plethora of different futures for you. I could decide right now to end this video, close this, you know, I don't know, jump out my window. I could do even smaller things, just stay up all night, go to bed, have a shitty night's sleep, changes my day tomorrow, that sort of thing. And even decisions as small as, leaving work early, that becomes habitual, or leaving that, pushing yourself extra hard that might end up translating into something bigger in the future. My examples aren't great, but what I'm trying to say is when you're at a decision, right now, I'm sitting here choosing to talk. I can go continue to talk, continue to engage. I can stop it. I can go pick up my water over there. I can go to bed. All of these decisions lead to different futures. And this happens every single day. So when I say the infinite versions of me, I literally mean that I have infinite futures of what I can become. And they all exist until I make that choice, and then I'm off into that other path. So that's almost what I would say that is what my purpose is at this point. Out of every version, every possible version of me that exists in the future, I want to be the very best one. Now, that's not really quantifiable, but what I did with all this time that I've had to reflect, um, I went and visualized what this person would be, what their characteristics are, what are their morals, what do they do on a daily basis, um, how do they look physically, how do they act physically, what have they achieved, their business goals, what do they do for their career, personal advancement, spirituality, family life, contributions to society, adventure. I took a serious amount of time to map out everything about this theoretical me. And I'm able to model my current life after what I think that person would do, because what that will do for me will lead me to a direct path to live that life. And I came to this conclusion over a good amount of time. I first started just reflecting backwards on my own life when I had the time and I survived. And when you get that much time alone with yourself and you're not used to it, you're used to the constant distractions and the busyness of the world and so many things to worry about and just keep going. It just doesn't happen. You're already on a trajectory that you're kind of stuck in. And I was stuck in that for a very long time. So this surgery not only led me to seriously reflect on my life, feel death being a lot closer than I've ever felt it. And then I was blessed with the time to truly reflect and get to know myself. So, this thing that has happened to me really came from truly reflecting backwards and analyzing myself kind of from a third party, as if myself was a stranger. Um, because it kind of helps me become unbiased and look at who I was, where I was headed. And I've never thought that the past me was ever a bad person, malicious. I went to graduate school. I had a good career. Um, I was trajecting to a pretty average, normal guy life. But when I looked closer, there were so many gaps in that I was missing, and that I think in my head I just figured future me will figure it out, and that's when I'll get better. Not today. I have too much going on today. But it was things like not spending enough time with my family, not spending time with the important people in my life enough, not participating in activities with them, not being in a career that I truly am passionate about, not being someone who finishes the things they're started. I never finished what I started. Little things like that. I was indifferent about a lot of things. I never had conviction. And those things, on the surface don't hurt you immediately, but over time, it just leads me down such a different path. So I was able to, with this reflection and time, I have enough time to even figure out how to apply it and make myself better. And that came with, I've read a lot of books about life, um, self improvement, stories, that sort of thing. And they have definitely led me, or been a part of leading me to where I am, because I want to get better. I didn't know how to look for it. So, the most important thing I did initially, it was about 2 weeks after surgery, was that I deleted all my social media, not including YouTube because I'm posting right now, but generally I will post this video, delete the app for a week and then come back. Um, Deleted all social media. I worked on getting rid of, or at least lessening video games, TV, all that sort of stuff, all those distractions that were taking up gobs of my time. Because I finally had time and I wanted to use it to reflect and get better. I found meditation, I found journaling, visualization, which I've kind of talked about here, and all of it came together to lead me on this new path. And a lot of those actions, again, it came from books I read, it came from me just wanting to be better. And I think it just takes, unfortunately, most people like myself, huge changes in life in order to actually start living the way they want to. And I don't know if I ever would have if I never had this happen. And that's why I'm so thankful for it. And that's why I'm so open to the challenges I'm that it's given me, because the challenges are no longer a nuisance. They're something that I know I will learn and grow from, and catapult me closer to that unreachable best version of me. So this is the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I've been able to truly look into myself and craft a future in which I know I'm trajecting towards. I can make sure of it. And even the things that are out of my control, I'm able to react to those things that happen. Uh, so yeah, incredibly thankful for all of us. The thing, I think I want to make this sound like it was easy for me to make these changes. The realization was there, the want to improve and become my best self was there, as I'm sure it is with most people. But the actual doing part is still just as hard as it was the first day I tried to wake up at 5 and get out of bed. And the first day that I tried to meditate was so frustrating. The first day I wanted to journal, and the first day I had this list of things um, that I wanted to do. And that's where a lot of the books I've read came in. And just getting started is 80% of the battle, 90%. So I don't want people to feel discouraged that they don't have the motivation because the motivation is fleeting. It will come and go, and most times you want to actually do this, it's not going to be there. It's about I have such a strong will to become that other person that I will suffer through the inconveniences that and sometimes pain of doing the things that I know I need to get done because this is exactly my purpose now. If I can become the very best version of me, it means I can give that best version to the people I love. And I can give that version to people that need a better version of me than I was before. So, out of the infinite versions of Jacob Samuel Worth, I will be the best one.